A battle of backyard legends and promising new pros carry on the Southern tradition of slinging sauce and trash talk, rubbing ribs and irritating egos. More than mere smoking chickens and partying with the pig in the pines, come on and get baptized in the cotton-picking cooking culture. A roaring rowdy fight to the finish for the coveted Governor's Cup down in Sweet Home, Alabama.
I'm Lisa Blackwell, and this is Bama-Q. We're coming to you today from Columbus, Mississippi, from the Roast and Boast barbecue competition. 18 pros and 17 backyard teams are stoked to smoke the competition and win $11,000 in cash and bragging rights. A lot goes into winning barbecue, but championships are won on the shopping trip. We'll talk with the teams about how they choose the meat that makes the grade.
This is our Gulf Shores, Alabama, right here.
We're at Roast and Boast here today. All the proceeds from this event is going to benefit St. Jude's Hospital. We're missing our man Scott today, but we got Suzanne filling in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Yeah. Wow, hey, small group, but that was a good crack right there. Good luck. Y'all check out Straight to LB, that's good stuff. Local brewery in Huntsville, Alabama.
Meat selection is important in terms of winning. How do you pick out a good meat?
I tell you, I'll start with brisket. And marbling in the meat is very important to us because that fat gives it the moisture as you cook it along. And we start with a high quality meat to begin with because you really can't tell until you open a meat and trim it to figure out how much marbling's in it. Buying the high quality meat and having good marbling is important on a brisket. Now the same thing is true for ribs and pork, and that's why we have a great sponsor in Jim Compart who provides us with some excellent ribs and pork. And it's all marbled and it cooks up great, so we really appreciate Jim and his company for what they do for Bama-Q.
It's like they've got their marbling down to a science.
They have got something going on over there and it's really good. Yes, they do.
So you have the supplier is your meat person like Compart, or is it like the butcher shop?
Actually, my supplier is the meat person like Compart, and I deal directly with the growers on beef, and I use a local shopping center for chicken. I mean, and the reason chicken's not as selective is because you can take a number of chicken legs and sort them down to the ones you really want to cook. Where with pork and brisket, you may only have 1 or 2 meats to select from, so you got to get those exactly right when you cook them.
These are Wagyu briskets we cook. They're an expensive cut of meat, but we want the best meat to make the best product. But if you're at home, if you can afford a prime cut of brisket, try to get you a prime brisket. They're not that much more expensive than choice. I like to buy a whole brisket or a packard versus just the flat or the point. So the flats, you can buy those fairly cheap, but I'd get a whole brisket. Try to get a prime. Talk to your butcher. Primes will probably be 12 to 14 pounds, but that prime meat, it's gonna make a big difference in your cook. Nice, it's done. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we got one with good fat, got one with good marbling. I think that one's gonna be the winner today, we'll see. But last couple contests of brisket didn't turn out quite like we wanted, so did a little digging in the freezer and found a winner for today, hopefully. Gotta let it rest a little while and slice it up for the box.
Meat selection is very important, obviously, in barbecue. If you want to win, you've got to have good meat. Take me through a shopping trip.
I mean, normally what we do every week is we get chicken. We like a certain brand, and our brand, of course, is Sanderson Farms, and we like to weigh our legs because consistency, I mean, in cooking and stuff, is that they're the same, close to the same size.
You count on certain places that you buy
yes,
from, right?
Absolutely, and certain brands. I mean, Compart Duroc has been the brand that we've been using this year, and I love it.
And when you're looking at the meat, let's say somebody else says, I want to make a really good pork butt. What should they be looking for as they're looking at it?
Good marbling, a great money muscle, and a great fat cap. I mean, if it's got that, then you're going to be cooking that, and it's going to come up really tender and moist and juicy. Look at those pretty legs. Yeah.
So you're on your own today. How is it flying solo?
Not bad, actually. We haven't had as much drama as usual. Scott trimmed my brisket and my pork butts and stuff like that. So all I had to do was, get here, season it up, build my boxes, and then of course, get ready for this. I do the ribs and the chicken or whatever, so on a weekly basis, and that's pretty much, I do those from start to finish. But I don't do the pork and the brisket from start to finish. He's been doing this since 2005. He's cooked it all by himself before. Whereas me, my focus primarily is channeling the inside of the house. I'm gonna go walk turn in because I need to find out exactly how long it takes me to get there. Just in case I get into a bind, I can look at my time and go, oop, I better get going. I will be right back.
The best gourmet pork with superior tenderness and mouth-watering flavor comes from Compart Family Farms. With over 50 years of select breeding, Compart Duroc Pork has become the universal choice for barbecue champions. They offer a full range of cuts online with direct delivery to your home. Buy direct at CompartDuroc.com and use their cooking tips and recipes to enjoy juicy, healthy pork. There is a difference. Buy direct at CompartDuroc.com and enjoy.
Cooking great barbecue begins with the right fire. Consistent temperatures slowly bring out the best championship flavors. B&B Charcoal is especially designed for cooks who take their barbecue seriously. When it's all natural, a little goes a long way. Available as wood fuel pellets, lump charcoal, briquettes, champion char logs, and hardwoods. Since 1961, family owned and operated in the heart of Texas. The consistent temperature of B&B Charcoal will give you the championship edge.
Authentic is what you're made of. It's what drives everything you do, everything you create. Being authentic is not what you tell people about yourself. Authentic is what others see you do. In every situation, no compromise. Timber Creek, made from the best local grains and fruit, selected for quality and crafted with care to create the very taste.
I'm here with Mike Fittis, Vice President of Roast and Boast. Mike, tell me about your event.
Well, we are a Kansas City Barbecue Society sanctioned event. We've had an event, a barbecue event on this site for more than 30 years. And we're also now sanctioned by the Alabama Barbecue Association, which we're really proud of.
What's your favorite barbecue?
Dry ribs. Don't see many dry ribs on the circuit anymore. It used to be a lot years ago, and I'm an old Memphis guy, so that's where I got that from.
Tell me about what you've got back here. I see some buildings and structures.
These are structures that these local teams built themselves. They own them. Most of them just use them once a year for this event.
This is a charitable event, right?
Yes, it is. The monies that we raise here, we donate to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee, which is a very near and dear and personal cause to us. And we're very proud of the fact that we're able to help that great cause.
We're about to get our ribs out, cut them.
We're getting ready.
And go smoke sauce in.
So we put the sauce on, and then we tin it for a little while, and we drain the juice off in the trash can, because if you leave the juice in there, it will continue to cook, and you'll have overcooked ribs. Those are going to be money ribs. So the reason why I flip them upside down is I can see how the bones are laying, and it allows you to cut the ribs straight. We were the number 4 team in the country at one point last year in ribs.
10 contests or less.
Yeah, they rate them by how many contests you cook.
Okay.
And this year, it's great they were on TV, because this is the worst season we've ever had cooking barbecue.
So we apologize for that.
We're so sorry.
Get your Bama-Q knife out there.
These knives are the bomb. They are so nice.
Very sharp.
Very sharp. They hold an edge great. A lot of times you'll buy a knife and you go to sharpen it and it won't sharpen, you may as well just throw it out. These knives are fantastic, and I'm not just saying that.
Let Lisa take a bite of one, if it's not hot.
I'm not going to hand it to Lisa. I burned Lisa last time.
Oh, it's still hot, I can tell.
Oh yeah, it's screaming.
It's screaming hot.
Okay, yeah. Unlike last time when I gave you a piece of meat and burned your hand off. Did you ever even try it?
I had a hard time because you burned a lot of the taste buds off my tongue, and then I couldn't really, taste it.
two sexiest guys in barbecue, that's for sure.
What do you think?
What do you think?
It's pretty good.
Do you feel like with pork, tenderness is extremely important?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want it to be mushy, but you know, you don't want it to be rubbery either. It's missing something though. It didn't have a ton of flavor. I mean, once it comes out of that jus, it may be all right.
Texture-wise?
That second one
has better texture?
That second one's got better texture, yeah.
Okay.
That's good pork right there. I could eat a lot of that. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Flame Boss 300. Great draft fan type controller that'll run just about any kind of barbecue smoker you might have. Just basically what we've done is you go into your menu, set your temperature you want your pit to run at, and plug everything up, turn it on, put your draft fan in the side, and as you can see right now, it's rocking right along on where we've set it at. It's just a great controller for anybody that wants to barbecue, whether you're in the pro barbecue world, backyard, or if you're cooking at your house. Awesome product from Flame Boss.
So I understand something special happened today.
I went in there and made all the turn-in boxes, and he come out and wanted to show me his turn-in box that he had made.
Oh.
He never makes turn-in boxes.
We had to make sure all four got made before she got that one. We wouldn't have turn-in boxes.
Cook like a pro with Flame Boss. This popular temperature controller for charcoal grills and smokers is now available in an improved model, 500 Wi-Fi. The 500 has a larger display that shows the pit temp and 3 meat temps at once. Control the pit temp and monitor the meat temps from an app on your phone. Flame Boss is backed by a 1-year warranty on all parts and 30-day customer satisfaction guarantee. Get a Flame Boss and go pro.
Bush Hogg's line of zero-turn mowers are turning heads as a solid investment you can depend on. And now, they have 48 months free interest on all models. So whether you're a lawn care professional who requires productivity and dependability, or a homeowner who wants professional results, there's a model to fit your needs. Bush Hogg equipment is built Bush Hogg tough in Selma, Alabama, and is sold locally by local qualified dealers since 1951.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seems. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Today we're going to cook some dry-aged pork chops. You notice they've got a nice bone in. This is just like a T-bone steak. You've got the tenderloin here and the sirloin here. So we're going to cut a pocket on the sirloin side, and it's best to use a boning knife because of the curve. So we're going to cut a nice deep pocket all the way to the bone. So we're going to salt and pepper these, both sides. Not only flavors the meat, but it will also tenderize it. All right, now inside that pocket, I purchased some prosciutto. There's no need to buy a whole pack. You just need to go to the deli and just get a couple pieces, because more is not better with this because it's a salty ingredient. 1 piece is all you need. We're gonna place it inside the pocket. And then I've got a white cheddar. You can also use provolone for this. And you're gonna fill the pocket. So the next thing, I'm gonna brush it with olive oil. This will help you get some really good grill marks, and also it has a nice flavor with the cheese and the prosciutto. And the last ingredient is fresh sage. I grow this in my garden myself. And we're just gonna stuff 1 leaf inside and rub the outside with sage leaves. So the rubbing distributes the oil. All right, we're gonna tuck 1 in. These are a hot and fast cook, so you can put your grill up to about 400, and you're basically going to sear them on each side. And temperature of pork should be about 155. All right, our hour is up. I pull the pork chops at 155 at the temp, and I'm gonna let them rest. And after they rest about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm gonna serve them on top of a bed of spinach and some roasted peppers. All right, let's slice into one of our Compart dry aged pork chops. You can see the cheese is gooey in there. And I'm gonna have a cook's treat right now. Perfect.
So we're fixing to start foiling our pork. I'm cooking solo this weekend, so I'm hoping that things are gonna go my way and do good. I've done this once or twice before. And once over in Florence, Mississippi, and I got first place brisket that day. Would you shut up, Chester?
It ain't gonna be today!
Whatever. So I'm separating the monies from the rest of the pork butt. You want good marbling in a pork butt. You also want the normal shape. This one I don't have a normal shape to, but that's okay. I'm gonna sprinkle this up with some rub to give it some color in the spots that we just took off all the bark. I'm gonna put it in the foil. Give it some love. Spray it down so it can tender up even more. But you want to make sure that the wrap is actually tight around the meat. And then we're going to stick a probe right here in the top of this when we put it back on the cooker.
I guess it's been several months ago, another team invited me to come cook with them. And when someone does that, it's probably the biggest honor that you can get in barbecue. Because what they're going to do is they're going to open up their playbook and they're going to tell you, hey, this is what we do, this is how you do it. And for me, it meant a whole lot.
Brent and I sit around and talk, we're like, man, we would have never met any of these folks if we had just not took a whim, just, you know, he asked me to cook a contest with him. It's just very rewarding. I mean, I know it's a lot of money, but you have friends for life. I'm going to tell you what, it's some of the best people you'll ever meet.
We hunt together, we hang out, we eat lunch together. It's been probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
Do you have problems with nasty flare-ups when grilling your food? Most grills are prone to flare-ups, and always at the wrong time, especially when you're grilling expensive, beautifully marbled ribeyes or anything wrapped with bacon. Grill grates are interlocking raised rail panels that form a new grilling surface on any grill. Juices drip into the valleys where they sizzle, vaporize, and smoke back as flavor. Champions, chefs, and restaurateurs have all embraced grill grates. You've got great grilling ahead. I guarantee it.
Grilla grills are built to deliver great championship barbecue flavor. The original Grilla turned the industry on its head by featuring a unique airflow that enhanced barbecue smoke flavor, creating a style like no other. The classic silverback wood pellet smoker delivers a rich wood flavor evenly across a large cooking surface for a quick meal. And don't forget Kong, a versatile ceramic Komodo grill, ideal for grilling, smoking, baking, and roasting. Buy direct at grillagrills.com.
Got some nice juice in it, good hard. You're slicing it about as thick as a pencil eraser. We can get it there on time.
Okay.
Told y'all barbecue's time and temperature.
31.
Okay, we're good. We're gonna put 8 slices in here for the judges.
Okay.
Because all of us want to eat some of this too.
Yeah, the film crew definitely wants some of this.
Yeah, look at
Looks
that.
good,
Look at the
Chester.
moisture running out of that.
Look
See
at
that? It's
Oh.
juice today. We got it.
Yeah.
What do you
Look
think?
at that.
Got some good color in that brisket. Let's
Very
go with
nice.
it. Come on.
Gots to go.
Gosh, it'd kill me without this AC on. I hope you get good voice out of this because we're really paying for it. It's already jumped about 10 degrees in here. That one feels good. Yeah, this one might be it. That's warm. That's warm. I'll put these four on top. I think that makes a pretty little box. We're ready to roll. Thank you, sir.
I like that flavor. You can taste the smoke. Delicious.
Let's see what else you got. You got any more bark at all?
No.
Do you build your boxes pretty much the same way every time, or are you kind of on the fly, just whatever you're feeling?
This has been our kind of our standard go-to pork box for the last probably most of this season. We kind of played around with some different stuff, but this one's kind of performed well for us. So we, you know, when you find something that's kind of working, you just kind of stick with it.
Good luck.
Feel that rain coming?
Yes, I do.
All right, we're gonna get this box turned in before the floodgates open.
You didn't lose a bet?
Didn't lose a bet. We actually saw this, bought it, thought it'd be good laughs, especially at the end of a great weekend, so.
How hot is that thing?
Yeah, I'm burning up. I'm ready to get back and take it off.
All right, man. Just not in front of us. Have a good day.
I kind of wish Tony would have been about 5 minutes behind me because I really don't want to be on the same table as him.
Oh, come on. You're going to whip my butt.
But, you know.
Okay, in the pro division, the Magnolia Meat Masters, 180 proof barbecue, Bee's Knees, Chester Lewis, the specialist, fat, drunk, and stupid. The Misfits of Smoke, Mr. Eric Yarborough, Keith Simpson, and the Short Bus Cookers. First place pulled pork in the pro division, Miss Suzanne Burton and Southport. Second place brisket of Mr. Tony Mancuso and Bush League Barbecue. First place brisket, perfect 180 from Columbus, Mississippi, Mike and Chris Davis and the Bama-Q boys. So our reserve grand champion, first time team here with us, we're very proud of them. Seen them here already from Big Cove, Alabama, Mr. Brent Borland and Bee's Knees Barbecue.
This is our first reserve grand champion. It's really exciting. We cook with a great bunch of guys over there, and this is the reason really why we do this. I don't want y'all to forget that, sorry I'm getting emotional. I don't want y'all to forget that the people really are the awards in this. This trophy will collect dust, but friendships last forever.
Thank you very much, and I totally agree with that. Our KCBS Billy Sims Pro Grand Champion. Come on up. From Huntsville, Alabama, Mr. Ron Stevens and Fat, Drunk, and Stupid.
Tony, you got a call in every category and 5th overall. That's awesome.
I'm feeling really good about my cook today.
I've been hearing your name a little more often. What do you attribute your success to?
Just trying to be more consistent and trying to do a little better at each cook, that's all.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Maybe we'll hear you as reserve or grand champion here. Yeah.
You gotta be Demopolis or nothing.
Demopolis or bust. I'm here with Reserve Grand Champion winners, Bee's Knees, and this is your first time winning Reserve Grand Champion.
It is. We are so excited. This is just beyond, I mean, we worked hard at this. We've been going since, I guess the end of 2014 was our first competition, and there is some stiff competition on a pro barbecue tour, and I'm blown away right now. Man, we took home some awards today.
Yes, you did.
There's some awards taken home.
Yep. Look at everything you've got here.
Yes, ma'am,
wow.
and other teams also. We're really happy for Fat, Drunk, and Stupid.
Great friends of ours.
They're great friends of ours. They've mentored us.
Oh, you've had a good mentor.
Yes, and I'm really excited for them. I mean, they've been nothing but gold to us.
Yep.
If we have to finish second, anybody, those guys.
That's the ones.
Those are the ones that we want to finish second to. We're just really thankful to be a part of the show and blessed beyond belief, and it's been great.
Congratulations, Grand Champion winners, Fat, Drunk, and Stupid. How are you guys feeling right now?
Really excited. It was a great day. We had some good turn-ins today. Our pork was off just a little bit, but fantastic, crowd here today, and we're just really excited.
Yeah, we felt good about 3 of them. One of them we knew was a dud. So in the end, I couldn't make the math work, so that's why I'm so surprised. So.
I know, because you kept saying earlier you were not happy with the pork.
No, God, no.
And this is your second grand champion?
Yeah.
So this motivation to keep going and...
Got to keep on keeping on.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, I can't shake Laddie's hand because he's got all the hardware. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
The Roast and Boast barbecue competition is a wrap. The Alabama Barbecue Association cooked their way to 18 calls, including 5 of the top 10 overall spots. Congratulations to Reserve Grand Champion winners Bee's Knees and Grand Champion winners Fat, Drunk, and Stupid. Join us next time as the Bama-Q pros continue their tradition of slinging sauce, talking trash, and battling it out for the top awards.